Stealer at the moment. I think you are in a lot of trouble with the stun, the Hex from Lion, as well as the stun from the Sardar.
Classic time. And I think it's more important they shut him down than the Lifestealer right now. And they're pinging. I mean, this is their jungle. Fly, stunning through. Needs to be careful. That free hero. Telekinesis, lift and fly. Hex is up, trying to run Jax. Can he get the stun? He's looking for it. No, he can't get it off, and the first blood will go. And now, there's this Slithering Crush. SCCC ready to fight, and Mad does not want to. The raises, he's going to die off as well. The final hit should follow. No Tails even came over. They're trying to find a kill on the SCC, but Jerax, he can't even get close. The root comes out, and SCC's having a fantastic time. This is near their base, and they just can't force him away. Kaka being chased onto here.
Just need one root, but No-Tail's not going to grab that. SCCC still here, and if you could land a raise or two, they'd get a couple more kills as they'll drop Jerax. No-Tail still around, gets the root on SCCC. This is still in their jungle so far, and Fly finally lands the stun, and No-Tail will take
around here. Jerax is on guard, and that Chemical Rage is going to run out soon. They want to make a move. Mad gets lift back by the Telekinesis, but Kaka needs to run. Jerax, he can't get across in time for the crush. It finally comes out. There's a lot of damage done to him. He needs to retreat. They will find the kill. And the root coming out to Faith. He's going to follow suit as both supports on the side of Newbee do get dropped in the mid lane.
Yeah, very important.
Way they're going to stop them doing this on the side of OG. They'll glyph, but I'm not sure if you can get in here. Faith does miss the stun, but Fly's a little bit paranoid. Pretty low on HP, the pings come out. Jerax chasing through, wants to get the Slithering Crush, does land on the Faith, but now they need to follow up. There's the Earth Spike, and Mad trying to go to work. There's a lift to control him. They use the finger. But once again,
KP looking, of course, for those roots. But yeah, Jerax will follow up. Not worth the Slithering Crush, and there's no reason to go after him if they can't get the kill. And
they're actually going after Alchemist instead in the jungle because they find the kill, and they're just rotating. SCCC perfectly here. They've more or less dominated the mid lane, right? So the perfect opportunity. The problem is KP is here, and that Photic Shield could be all the difference they need.
Yeah, actually now KP trying to TP out. He'll stop the TP as the Hex comes through on SCCC. There is the Acid Spray laid down, and a nice vacuum with the finger. They'll take out Faith. They look for KP, but he's going to get his ulti pop. There's the Requiem being popped by SCCC, and now the turnaround from Newbee as they try to get anything they can on the side of OG. But now another turnaround from OG.
They did actually spot out this smoke to begin with, so Newbee will know something's up because of that. And actually, OG make a move top. They'll go straight onto Mugi here, just shred straight through him.
Now that's the kind of kill they standing around stationary. They don't even really defend or fight for that tier 1 tower, but now they might as they look for the Hex that's going to come through. Faith as well as KPR around. Kaka in a little bit of trouble, should be dead. There's the vacuum. Split Earth lands onto S4, and now they look over at KP. They get the root. Now the Unstable Concoction thrown out of the rest of the team. Just Mad hitting away, and now sending him back as they pop that ulti. They're going to look to continue for more. The Requiem on the side from SCCC. Mugi continuing on forward as he gets the open wounds out onto S4, drops the wall, maybe possibly before he dies, but the root comes through. The finger out on Mugi. The chase is on. SCCC on the backlines, but they've got that sentry. There's the stun. They root him up. They'll get the kill.
That was a lot of work for kill on either. So that Newbee have split up. And this is the thing, this is Newbee's bigger kind of like power move that they've always been good at, is no matter where they are on the map, well, that should be somewhere on the map, they'll find Faith in the mid lane. Jerax, he actually might be in a little bit of trouble. The vacuum through won't allow him to live. Faith barely surviving there, covered by, usually Mugi's the only one left alone to his own devices. Everyone else is always covering everyone, and now, Mad, he wants to cover Newbee in stuns. He throws it in, the lift comes out from Kaka though. So now they might look to turn. BKB coming out from Alchemist, needs to run. Might go towards Abaddon here. Root holding in place. KP, borrowed time is over. Now he will fall. But they're not done just yet. Jerax, he does use the haze on the Mugi. You know, you've got a lot of traction on Shadow Fiend, but he needs more. Now, Lifestealer leading his way into the pit. Needs to be quick. Kick is about to drop. He'll be too late. And now he needs to run. Looks like it's going to be trouble for Kaka, though. He gets stunned up in place. The bear goes to work. Kaka will fall. And Lifestealer, he just wants to get out of there. Meanwhile, stun does follow through. A little bit far to chase, but Faith, he's in a lot of trouble. S4 does catch up the surge. He has got the vacuum to pull back if need be. There's two here. Jerax, he wants the big crush. He doesn't even have to use it quickly. The stun through. They're so well controlled. S4 backing up now. There's the use of the Requiem, and now Mad, he needs to run. Egg is popped. They will look to reset. S4, he hasn't got much to work with to save his core, but he won't need to.
Yeah, they quickly take the Aegis out of the hands of OG. That looked like that was setting up to be just a overwhelming fight for OG because, oh, they've got the telekinesis out on Fly. The stun comes through, but raged up. And killing off Fly will be Moogie. They hard mid-game and then maybe look to fight a little bit later.
They want to extend that lead. OG, now Wayne, going to walk into KP first. Not the ideal target. They move forward trying to find SCCC, but a little bit too slow. Jump forward though. Blink. They will find Faith. They'll have to leave him behind. Newbie know they can't defend him. But Jerax is chasing for more. SCCC.
On a KP that chases on the TP from Kaka. And that'll be over mid, so OG don't actually commit to going in just yet. And I really like this blink on Mad. It's worked wonders for him because you think that unstable concoction's gonna blow on himself, but he's got the blink, and now they're looking to continue on forward. The telekinesis comes out. There's the blink with the unstable concoction. They get the stun. Double stun coming through as well as the vacuum wall. And everybody on the backlines is SCCC with the Requiem. Kaka goes down as well as Moogie the BKB pop by Mad. They'll take out 3. It's a double kill here for Mad, and this is Newbie falling in this fight.
And it's a fight in the same location. Just to
yeah, it was already so much thrown by OG. By the time that Requiem came out, it was just a little bit too late. They'd kill off Moogie at that point.
It's not too bad for them though, because they've still got 2 tier 2s, so OG can only take this one lane.
Yeah, but we've been seeing a lot of teams just go straight tier 4s.
You don't do this, not here. Not with a lifestealer on the team for a start, unless right.
Far enough ahead where
we're losing the mid. They rotate whatever they needed to bounce it back, and now
yeah, I think
you wouldn't even think it happened.
Telekinesis comes out on the Jerax. They'll get the quick kill.
Well, that happened. And OG, they want to make a move even without the Slardar, but Newbie smoked up as well. They'll run straight into No Tail here. The 4-star fall, they'll find him. Nice stun through. No Tail needs to do some work, but Mad, the stun. They'll find a kill already. Next up is going to be Kaka to drop, but Mad takes so much damage. The wall does drop, but SCCC, he gets a Requiem off. It's pointless though, as another kill for Alchemist. He wants to run away from Moogie, pretty strong at the moment, but now he's surrounded, stunned up in place, trying to fight. Rage comes out, but he will fall. KP last left alive, but now they don't care. They'll finally focus on you and take you out. It's a team wipe. As OG, then he can just start passing Ags around anyway.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the first Ags come out to No Tail. Like I said, to have that bear all the way out there.
I mean, the River's not, like, he's going to get away with this. No, Kaka, final hit, Jerax, he's going to be dead. He doesn't even hesitate. He's like, that's enough.
They're just trying to grab them some vision. Newbie already, and now they're going to move on forward. The telekinesis comes out onto the bear. They throw it down to the low ground. OG might want to make a move on this on the backlines. The BKB is popped as well as the Requiem coming out from SCCC. They look over as Moogie pops out of KP. But still, all they lose right now is Faith. OG continuing on forward. There's the vacuum into the wall. 2 heroes are going to be in that as Moogie and KP get caught. Continuing on forward will be Mad. The raises from SCCC not doing enough damage at the moment. And now Moogie will get shredded by this OG side. The blink forward with the unstable concoction. They'll take out SCCC. 3-day, no buyback. GG called. And they will win game 1. OG are just wrecking with this Alchemist.
Yeah, no, Newbie, it's a little bit of a rough one there. They had the right idea, but they split up for the fight. So they really harder pick up again. Interesting. They will be running that as the offlane then. Hopefully, unless we're going to see some IO core, right?
Oh,
it's not as good as you think, actually. Like, he gets that in, but he's holding on to a mango. So if you aggress him too hard, he will just mango and raise, like now.
Yeah, but that's not the Shadow Fiend going in. Or, yeah, it's not the OD going in. That's just the Sand King by himself. That's a little bit different of a situation.
He could have done that to SCCC. That's why SCCC backed off the way he did, instead of just staying and going, hey, I hit just as hard. Because he's seen those mangoes. Like, mangoes are so damn good now. It's ridiculous. This is the month for the mangoes.
Yeah, so they do grab first blood, which is always nice. Spirits come and land on Moogie.
Oh, the root.
Oh god, Jerax rooted up. There's a dark pack coming through, as well as the pounce. He's leashed up and killed off. So Moogie gets the kill. Slark grabs himself his first for his team, and
it's really unfortunate. He was almost out of range, so that root almost didn't happen. But I'd say the big focus is still going to be on this mid lane. And now that Shadow Fiend does have 2 points into the raise, you just saw the damage he done to SCCC, almost killing him. Obviously, he couldn't get across the extra hit. And now Fly, they'll hit up onto him. 3 heroes here. The cask is on cooldown. He's just trying to stay alive with the Voodoo Restoration, but it's hopeless. He does get ran down in the end. Such a hard lane to pierce, because the other ridiculous part about the Witch Doctor IO is you'll heal him, he can heal you back, or you can use the Voodoo Restoration while Io tethers to Luna and health is given. And now Kaka has a lot of damage done. The cast bouncing, won't bounce favorably. He'll stun to escape, but there is the Luna showing up. Kinetic Field will not save his life. They get the kill.
We still have to be careful because they're sending the Sand King as well as the Disruptor over, and Jax actually loses the tether, and that's the opportunity for them to try and go over mid. They've also brought Moogie here, and all of a sudden, with the tether, there's the pounce with the Dark Pack. He'll get at least one before he falls, but they're going to lose Jax as well. And this is 2 heroes going down on OG, but a huge rotation.
He's now moving a lot quicker when he's off the map.
And TP's back to lane.
S4's going to wrap around the back here. S-Triple-C a little bit of trouble. The Corrosive Haze, the Slithering Crush, and the Razors. They don't even need to... Oh, wait. I like it. Matt is like, okay, just kill.
Gives up on it. Yeah, daytime with the vision, it's just not going to make that move. And
they might get over. Witch Doctor again. Fly. Going to walk into Kaka again. No matter where he goes, they seem to follow. And there's the Io. Have to back away. They need more damage. The Cask, it might bounce favorably. The Maledict, the Cask comes back. Kaka trapped in. Can he run away quick enough? The Maledict is doing a lot of damage. One more hit should secure it. And he will die off. In the meantime, Io actually got denied by the creeps. So Sand King dies in the end.
And they came over and just slapped him hard enough to get the kill. I mean, it's a neutral deny, so it's not the worst thing in the world. But they do end up getting the kill, and now the Eclipse is going to come down, but it's not favorable as the Repel is out on KP. They continue on forward. They will get the kill once that Repel does wear out.
Meanwhile, bot lane, looks like there's a stun through. They'll actually find S4 here, or will they? Kake can't hang around, and this rotation from Mad. He gets a kill, and actually Moogie... Oh, because Shadow Fiend isn't. As soon as he starts showing up, you have to completely back away. And they're just stationing supports nearby, but what's the response? The Cast, the Maledict comes out, and there's the Razors. S-Triple-C, he's going to try and maybe dodge out some damage, but it's hopeless. He does tick out in the end. There's a lot of complaint from some pro players, and it's like, you know, IO players love that buff because it's now ridiculous. At the same time, they hate the changes to do with ability anyway. And Faith, a little bit in trouble, being chased onto. The Urn won't tick him out. The Kinetic Field should protect him. Meanwhile, stun coming through. Seb, he's actually going to die off here. Now Moogie wants to go for more fly. The Death Ward's running, but no one low enough to get a kill. And Jirax just hanging around with that creep wave. He wanted to help, but what can you do in that scenario? That's a level 1 Death Ward, and you can see how little effect it had.
Oh, Moogie's got to be really careful. Those spirits taking him real. The thing there is just they caught Mad out, and Moogie making the rotation, and this is what he wants to do, is make these rotations, get these kills, and really start to try and snowball early. And you might even just find No-Tail as the pounce comes out, as well as the Dark Pack Eclipse is going to be used. No-Tail comes around, he gets Moogie. He survives for now. Jerax gets the tether, and somehow No-Tail survives. The chase is on for a moment from S-Triple-C as the Astro Imprisonment's out on No-Tail, but he's back to full health.
They just want to disengage. The moment they lose Moogie there, they're seriously concerned. That shouldn't have happened. That was a bit of a mess in Faith. And we jumped onto the Death Ward as well. He woos the Glimpse back, but he knows he's already dead. And they will turn this into a tower push, and they know that S-Triple-C is here. And there's the rotation in. They're going to stun him in place. He hides. Astral's not going to save you though. The Slithering Crush is waiting. As soon as you come out, stunned up, he will die. All 5 heroes from OG here, ready to take the tower.
They'll take it they're trying to push it, take out this bottom tier 1 tower, and they're really being quite aggressive at the moment. The Burrow Strike comes out on 2, and Jerax just okay. He's fine. There's no way to go after both the Wisp and No-Tail at the moment.
Absolutely. I like how much they're split. Meanwhile, S4 blinks forward. He's thinking about going to Kaka. Static Storm actually completely misses Jerax. The Glimpse back means he might die here. The Tevil save him, the Urn as well. Now the turnaround Faith, he overextends and he pays the price. Jerax, this man, moving forward. There's a blink in. They just want to free Kaka out. Make sure he can't be anywhere safe.
Actually uses that Slithering Crush coming over will be Faith. They've got 3 heroes nearby, but OG, they've got their team here ready to go, so they're looking for their one moment. But on the backlines, there's Moogie going in for Jerax. He has to try and get out, but he's already taken out of this fight. The Burrow Strike comes through. There's the Requiem coming in from Mad. They'll lose Kaka. The Eclipse is going to rain down onto Faith, as well as KP getting low. Moogie gets a double kill, taking out No-Tail. So they continue on forward. They're going to look to grab Moogie, but he's already far enough away. And they maybe are going to have to just settle for KP. They've got this Guardian Sprint to move on forward, get the Slithering Crush as well as the Corrosive Haze on him.
They're not as threatened anymore. They can just stand up against Newbee, and Newbee, they don't want to wait around. Smoked up, low chase in. Kaka, look at this stun, doesn't hit on the 7. Now, the Glimpse back to control him up, but Kaka in a little bit of trouble. Gonna get the raise. Seb's like, if I'm gonna die, you're coming with me. Moogie down to half HP, chasing on the fly next. So look at the TP out, and he should just about be able to make it. Barely though. Astral was mid-animate.
Flood his way. It's turning into that Slark game.
And the game Slark, and speaking of Slark, he's going to go straight for Fly. Easy kill for him, and N0tail can't even help him.
He ulties to get away. They're smoked up. They're heading towards this high ground over towards the shrine. Maybe they can find Mugi. He's actually going to be on the front lines here as Fly continues on forward. They drop down the sentry. There's the Lucent Beam, but the Pounce is actually going to leash up S4. They get the Lucent Beam as well as the Eclipse getting dropped just to move in on this.
They're going to try.
They know Eclipse is down, so they're going to try and make that move. Kaka leading the charge of Static Storm laid down into the pit. Glimpse on back. It locks in N0tail, but the Slithering Crush comes out onto Faith. They'll already take themselves out one. The Requiem was...
Then you die.
Yeah, but I think he's willing to go for that. He did it last time when he was right by N0tail.
There it is, Fly. He gets a little bit too far away, he's dead.
Need to have your supports SF throws.
This hesitation is actually going to cost them dearly.
It's going to cost them the tier 3.
It's going to cost them more than that because OG don't actually have to back away. They might just choose to go to the shrines now or just hang around. Now they're going to go in. Seb begins work on the racks. If you want to do something, it has to be now, but Mugi's still just pushing mid.
Now on top of that, the Glaives are going to be able to bounce in a little bit deeper. The Hurricane Pike is used, but with that, again, it's just OG. They can back off, reset, and
some bot. But you're going to have to get back very soon because OG, they do not push slow.
Yeah, they're ready to defend as the Epicenter comes out, as well as the Burrow Strike from Kaka. They've got the Pounce as well as the BKB pop by Mugi, but there is the Requiem being thrown through from Mad. And Mugi trying to get the kill on S4, trying to find anything. His BKB is going to wear out soon, but he's got the Guardian Angel to work with. Pounce the leash onto Mad, and they will take him out. They're looking for more as N0tail trying to fight at the moment. The Guardian Angel, the Burrow Strike comes out from Kaka. They'll take out two. They'll look for more. Now over to S4 with the nice... imprisonment coming out from SCCC, the purification on top. They use the Yules to try and survive for a little bit longer, but Kaka, Burrow Strike, drops the gem. 3 dead on the
moment, the way they approached it. And now they just want to keep the pressure up. Mugi, Invis, and charging in. He'll look for Fly, and, well, Fly will die.
Yeah, Mugi there with SCCC.
They might get killed on the Sand King.
I don't know, it may not be...
It's going to drop.
It's going to be close, that's for sure.
But Kaka, he's waiting nearby. He kind of wants to make a jump. As soon as he sees someone moving up the high ground, the stun through, they're actually going to find Zeb here. Zeb backing away. Glimpse back on S4, and there's the Eclipse coming out. They're going to run through Slark. BK beat up, trying to find S4, but Zeb running SCCC down. Chasing through Jarax as well. He's got to hide in the Astral Prison. In the meantime, Mugi, he will find a kill to S4 as he can't escape this. And now N0tail trying to stand his ground, stunned up and placed by Kaka. They're going to run through him here. Epicenter coming out the Yules, and it's going to be N0tail is dead as well. SCCC does survive.
So they are smoked up, so
yeah.
OG, if they can find KP, that would be a very important kill for them. They send the courier over, there's the blink, but that was a little bit of a bait as they come over. They'll get the kill, take out KP so quickly.
How obsessed Newbee is with killing him off. But if you expect it, you can just respond from the side of the fight.
And Mugi's actually getting very close. There's the blink, Slither and Crush. How much damage he's already taking, even with the purification they ripped through him.
They catch on to him, and now they're stunned through. They will actually lose S4 for this. Mugi's back to the BKB. They need to chase for more. SCCC trying to find Seth, but can't. He will find N0tail, though. This isn't where he wants to be. BKB'd up, ready to fight. The Eclipse coming out, just shredding through Faith. And now there's Seth. He follows up with Requiem, and Mugi, he needs a way out of this, but he's not going to find the Guardian Angel will protect him, but the damage is being done. The Epicenter through is huge there as N0tail gets dropped. Kaka, he'll celebrate, and Seth, he'll TP out S4, making sure his core escapes. He will not be so lucky himself, just trying to use up 5 more times with the Slithering Crush, but there's a stun waiting for him when he comes down, and S4, he'll give his life just so Seb can make it out in one piece. And what a fantastic turnaround coming up from Kaka, especially that Epicenter at the crucial moment. And now they'll find a kill on the Jarax as he returns to his death. If Mugi drops there, completely.
They're working with N0tail, who's probably going to be forced to buy back. They still have Mad alive in the moment, so he's full on souls, ready with the Crystalist going into the Daedalus, but look at this rundown from SCCC. Is he going to get the kill? He will. And he might actually look over to get Fly if he's not too careful. So that's actually Mad without buyback for 73 seconds. This is a tier 3 at least.
That's not going to be game because of the tier 2 bot. But this is going to be very difficult. Luna's up in a few seconds, but does not have the Eclipse available. And like I said, it's going to be at least one rant. You know what we're saying about how slow they take the base? Don't really have to care when there's such big spawn times on these heroes. That'll be one lane. They'll look to move across, but you need to hold.
They'll be without Mad for 45 seconds, but
I feel like you maybe have to let them have this. But Kaka won't let them. N0tail stunned up, and now BKB'd up. He has to go to work. SCCC, Maledict on the death board as well, means it's going to take a lot of damage. KP trying to make the space, but he may pay the price for it. He will die off. SCCC still retreating, should be fine. Got enough health to tank that Maledict and Faith. Turns around the Static Storm defensively. Mugi trying to capitalize on it, but cannot. S4 wants to chase for more. He's ready to blink just a few seconds, but Kaka, he jumps first, stun in, and there's the movement by Mugi. S4, nullified up, not much he can do. Jack's trying to keep him alive, but he is going to be able to live. The Yule's coming out, and now they want to turn. There's the movement in the epicenter. Kaka, he does enough. S4 down, the stun onto 2. They're going to kill off Fly as well. No tail being chased on 2, but no escape. He does get back. Jerax trying to save his life, but they need to kill off quickly. Mugi forced away. The Glaze bounce and scares Kaka too. This is all on them. Fly buys back in the stun through again. Catching on a no-tail. They'll get rid of Jerax. Oh, but not before no-tail's pulled back and the Eclipse coming out. The damage is huge. Seb on the back foot. They'll find a kill. And now they wait for the kill on the SCCC, but he moves away just in time with the blink.
Yeah, OG buyback comes out from Fly. It just so happens that Mad is able to beat back up, but the Burrow Strike comes through and
dieback.
They are going to take out Fly. He's dead for 56 seconds. They'll even look for more. They look over at Mad. There's the Sanity's Eclipse. They'll clean up this Shadow Feed, and it's just no-tail to really defend at this point. As Mugi continues on forward, will rip through Jerax, has the nullifier, gets the kill. And just respawning now will be S4, but I don't know how much it's worth to OG to have these two heroes. Maybe they get Kaka, but the turn could come at any second if they're not too careful.
That kill is done. But yeah, dive back on the sports, they wouldn't be too concerned. But SCCC might walk into S4 here, and S4, this wasn't the plan. The blink forward, they're looking for Astral to control him up, and now Mugi, he's on standby, ready to pounce and hold him in place. And Slardar, no escape for him as he dives off. Gem gets dropped, back confused all that they have in terms of buyback. They are on the ropes a little here. And I don't think you're going to be able to farm up on any one time. Seb's nowhere nearby, and there's the movement forward. They do jump in, Fly dead again. SCCC, he might chase them more. Jerax hanging around, and the relocate doesn't even help. Jerax, can he stay alive? The mech to help, and the banish has to be used onto Shadow Fiend. In the meantime, on the back foot, they do find no-tail. He buys back, but that's a huge kill. Just completely disappears. Jerax will give his life, but how do you break out now without the IO to support you? Eclipse in 10 seconds. That's the only shot of this. SCCC is just forcing them back every time. Try and hold.
Yeah, 68 intelligence right now. How do you even fight into that SCCC? And the rest of Newbee will continue to just move in forward. There's the blink Burrow Strike. Man, he's got himself nullified, taken out as SCCC gets another kill. He's down for 77 seconds once again, but the glimpse, that'll come through on a no-tail, and now the BKB popped by Mugi. They'll continue on forward, get that kill. GG called by OG.
Fantastically handled by Newbee though. And really, do you know who set that tempo late game?
Be on that gyrocopter, so I mean, it's, you don't see it together too often, but I do like the combination quite a bit.
I feel like OG maybe looked at something like Sarax, and well, apparently Techies is his choice for that one. And with the new Suicide, like I've actually talked to a few pros players, a lot of them feel that it's pretty OP was actually their choice of word, and now jumping on the Faith, they want to body block out.
Immediately with that blast off too.
And now the homing missile will come out. Jerax needs to be careful here. The stun will land Mugi. He should be able to finish it off. Jerax will drop. First blood. Newbee pick it up. And they try to bring no-tail over here. It's not enough though. You're like, yep. You'll eventually get to the base. You'll eventually cause an upset. But they could just be pushing as fast as you in 2 lanes at once.
Interesting to see Mad here on the DK safe lane instead of mid. They throw the Phantom Lancer to abuse this Medusa, but it should be alright for Mad. I think the only time he's susceptible to really dropping is probably...
It's going to be an easy kill. And now he's just got them against the ropes. They just don't know it yet.
I don't know if I would say against the ropes.
They just don't know it.
It's just very interesting when you've got a techies involved in this game, but S4 going in very deep. There's the Hex coming through as well as the stun homing missile and under the tier 1 tower. I don't know what you're really expecting there. They'll get the kill.
Fly gets super low here, but Kaka, now he's in a little bit of trouble. Jerax, he does have the blast off, but not using it. They're just going to slowly run down Kaka. As a result, they won't be able to find him, but maybe turn around for KP here. There it is, the suicide jump in, he gets it, and now Puck has no escape. KP will die off.
Yeah, it's that silence that comes through. You've got the liquid fire to follow. He's
up to level 3.
Does he have level 2? Yeah, he's got level 2 and blast off. It's more damage. I think the silence is longer, if I'm correct.
We should stun him here. There it is. Stun comes through. Blast
there's the blast off. Look at that damage coming out.
Orb of Venom just ticks him down, and now Kaka, He comes in for Jerax, but the line will actually go down. Jerax?
This needs to stop.
He needs to move away, but the Fly, they'll find him in the end. And now, trying to move away on S4, will be able to do and the boldness of OG to go for this, but it's working.
For Techies, and now we're trying to see if Techies can actually win a game. And it's looking decently good. Yeah, there it is. There's the blast off coming through. They've got the silence. The damage is crazy. They'll get another kill on Mugi thanks to the silence of Techies. And thanks to the damage of blast off too.
I'm calling it nerf to Orb of Venom or removed from game. Thanks Techies. And now stun coming through from S4 onto Kaka. He needs to be careful. He uses all his mana to use the Void just to move away from Fly. But that's a lot of damage done. Faith there to cover him. They will back up.
And the blast off. No illusory orb, no nothing. You cannot get out of there. Now, granted, he's got not a lot of mana to work with, so KP has to be careful. Jerax on the high ground. He wants this. He's looking for the blast off.
S4 finally cleared the creep wave so he can move across, but KP's already like, hold on a second. No one has responded to me pulling this wave at all. And meanwhile, top, there is a response as they catch onto Mad. He can't run away quick enough. And Kaka, will he tick out from this? No, he'll be fine.
That's Triple C. Just still with the Phantom ones there nearby as they find Mad. They've got the stun coming out from the line as well as the call down. He's hexed up. Dual Breath comes in. So the Dragon Knight's still alive for now, but in comes KP and 3 heroes come in to get this kill onto Mad, and they're looking for the Jakiro. They'll find the Dream Coil. 3 heroes again, and they'll take out another. Both Mad and Fly.
They're wrapping around because No Tail is so deep right now. Night Stalker coming in with a TP. No Tail not so scared right now, but he needs to move. Doppelganger, but it's already used. And now they'll go for the backstab. Mugi, he has the cooldown and he can cut you off. There's no Doppelganger for a few more seconds. The Rocket Barrage chasing down. He should be able to dodge, but no. The stuns are there. The stun will follow up, and now No Tail, he's dead. And poor little Fly. He tried to help that. Just the tip. The tip.
Yeah, he was, No Tail was really far forward, but he might find Kaka. Look at that damage coming out, but he's silenced up the crippling fear. He's trying to run the call down, the homing missile, the stun from Lion, and they take out Jerax, living on such low health. And S4, he might be next. The Burrow Strike comes through and he snaps the Dream lead, the net worth with both the Medusa and the Gyrocopter. And it's starting to become where they can be a little bit aggressive.
Jerax.
Silence comes out again on Jerax. That's going to stop him from getting this blast off out. It really does help him immensely, or helps Kaka immensely to have that silence, because just without the blast off, this Techies really isn't much of anything.
He got caught in the exact same spot, and S4, he has to run. He doesn't actually have the epicenter. Kaka wants to be careful of the mine. He actually wants to farm it, and he may pay the price for it. Gets stunned, and well, that's going to be a quick death. AB should be able to get out. Faith, maybe in a little bit of trouble. They want to turn it around. The epicenter's been leveled, but can S4 get it off? Nope, the finger. Instantly, and then the Ice Path catching onto Faith. They're going to chase through with the Spirit Lance. No Tail, he wants this kill. He wants some vengeance. And Gyro, the cooldown, the Dream Call coming out. No Tail has no escape now. They need to be careful. The stun through as well. The Magpie not going to achieve much. Mugi, he almost dies, but he gets the kills. And look at the help on these newbie members. Mugi, he's going to die. Fly gets the kill.
Yeah, Fly.
No Tail, chasing in, Spirit Lance. That should make it obvious. They just want this stack. Meanwhile, Seb jumps in with a stun. Kaka in a little bit of trouble, Hex up, and now the cooldown coming in with the Dream Call. Epicenter from S4. It's not achieving enough though. Kaka still standing in the meantime. Seb looking a little worse for wear than he is. And Medusa on the side just poking at these heroes. S4 still held in place. They wait out the Dream Call. The mines are down, so you have to be careful. They will de-ward them.
Sit back a little bit, just trying to place a couple of mines here and there, and I think he could have done a little bit more with Blast Off, especially level 2, going in with the Burrow Strike. So we'll see how this Techies does do a little bit later into the game, because early it was great. Not as great anymore.
They're baiting Seb. The cooldown comes out, and now they'll turn on to him. Dragon Knight in a lot of trouble. It's going to be shredded through. Perfectly handled by KP as he made it look like he was helpless.
Fortunately, he is just being ripped through by Newbie at the moment. Again, Jerax is not. I don't expect him to get far. There's the Blink Waning Rift. The stun comes out. Burrow Strike hits on 2, but they've already lost Jerax. The Hex is now going to come out, as well as the Dream Coil on S4. So they'll use the Sandstorm. The homing missile hits. They might just look to continue to go in. They throw the stun as well, but Dragon Knight out.
They're looking for something here, and Kaka might just be that something. They put the walls down. Kaka. There's a jump in, the stun through, the Dragon Tail follow-up should be there, but they'll use the Ice Path as well. Kaka has no easy way out of this. He can trigger the nighttime, but is it worth it? He goes for it, the jump in by KP. Silence might save Kaka's life. And SCCC is here now. In a clustered area, they don't want to fight. Faith, Hex is up, the stun through on the Fly. And he will die. There's no escape from this one at all as the Rocket Barrage shreds through him.
Yeah, good.
They are ready to fight. As ready as they're going to feel anytime soon because they have the Diffusal on the Phantom Lancer. So they're trying to force these fights and it's not working out because now, once again, Dragon Knight once again caught by those cooldowns. Trying to chase in the Dream Core used, the movement in with silence. They need to turn around the PL. They do keep Zeb alive, and now Mugi, he will be shredded through so fast here. The flat cannon, he will at least take one with him as Zeb drops as well. They're on the...
A nice kill comes out there, and they do take out the Dragon Knight, though, so it's a trade, which I think OG would have rather just getting Mugi. But Burrow Strike comes out from S4, and No Tail's ready with him and his... They are trying to make something of it. They've got the Phantom Lancer who's doing an alright job.
Speaking of making something,
nearby with Kaka, and there's the Blink with the Waning Rift. They'll try and get this kill. Illusory Orb over the top. They've also got Mugi coming in. No Tail in a lot of trouble. The Ice Path not going to land on anybody in the Doppelganger attempt, but they've got Kaka here, so they'll have the ability to get him out of that TP with the Void, and...
an arm that was something that gives you that aggression. Smoke up, though, coming out from Newbee. They're going to run straight into Jerax here. There's the silence coming out. They won't go for this with No Tail. Melting through Kaka's mana pool, and the stun through the Ice Palm and the Macro Fire. Mugi fake, both dropping. The BKB coming out from Mugi looking to turn. He will use the flat cannon to force them all back. You've already lost the support on each side. Now Fly, he might die as well. Mugi trying to stand his ground, but the BKB's about to run out. No Tail wants this. Spirit Lance through, and there's the use of the ultimate coming out from SCCC. He runs them down, gets the kill on the Sand King of Fly. He'll die as well. No Tail needs to back up here. He's all alone. Dragon Knight doesn't want to be on this either.
The Sentry sees that there's no mines nearby except for that one remote mine just out of the Sentry. But Epicenter charged up. They'll look for SCCC. There's the Burrow Strike to follow it up as well as No Tail here. He's out of mana and the chase is on. They'll get themselves the kill. Kaka actually shows up to this, and I don't know if you want to be in that neighborhood. But just don't know without SCCC if that's the move you want to make. No Tail coming over as well as Mad. They've got Mugi nearby, but now the Spirit Vessel out on the Phantom Lancer. The chase is on from Mugi. Homing Missile coming out onto the Dragon Knight. It will land on the backlines. They have the Burrow Strike coming through onto Faith. And with that Ice Path, they shall have the kill. And they're still looking for more. The 8,000 net worth lead for Newbee is quite nice. But at the same time, you look at the net worth and you see how much they're getting pushed.
It's No Tail chasing through. The Dream Core does heal into him. He'll have to chase him by Kaka, taking a lot of damage, and now he has no way of escaping. The cooldown's going to come in, but No Tail, he should at least get the kill. He will probably have to give his life here. The figure to make sure it happens, and now SCCC.
Physically hit by a mine. They will break the smoke. SCCC is the one who breaks it. Running over for a moment will be No Tail. They're setting up the epicenter. There's the Blink in with the Burrow Strike. Macro Pyre laid down. SCCC is going to get low. He's not dead just yet as the stun is followed up by one from Lion. So that locks in S4. He's in a lot of trouble. Yule's up is the Jakiro, and now the Burrow Strike comes out on the Gyro cover as well as the Ice Path. No Tail goes in and he shreds through Mugi. They'll take out Faith and Mugi lose
the items at the moment on the Dusa. Probably the Skadi next on the hit list. More or less has the gold needed at this point in the Dream Core. Coming out onto Seb here. They want to try and make this into a kill, but he's so tanky they don't have a Spirit Vessel charge. Actually have to be careful. The cooldown's going to come out, but Dragon Knight just looking to walk this up. I'm not sure he can. S4 stuns into nothing, and now he's in a lot of trouble too. The Yord finishes and he will die. 2 quick kills for Newbee. And SCCC even has the use of the gaze to make sure they can't counter-initiate on the side of OG.
Yeah, Stone Gaze comes out. They kill.
Focus more on Medusa. If she's not alone, that's not actually possible.
Ooh, they find No Tail. 3 heroes here. The stun is going to come out from Faith. They've got the silence, the crippling fear, as well as the hex. Moving forward is SCCC. No Tail will fall. And SCCC is from them. And see how Newbee try to siege this top lane.
Slowly but surely, the Medusa way. I mean, look at the damage SCCC is doing. And he doesn't even have to be in range of that tower, so if you stun him up, there's no gain. And on the back foot, look who came in right behind. No Tail getting so low so fast. The controller's there. Now, SCCC. The Spirit Vessel goes out to Seb. They're chasing on him right now. The Void slowing down the Ice Path will stop Mugi from chasing. But Seb needs to be careful here, especially with the Spirit Vessel on top of him. They do get that entrance kill. They'll just wait for the creeps, and now you need a big epicenter.
Yeah, they were working with No Tail dead for another 60 seconds, and now the Blink, Burrow Strike, Dream Coil comes out, the silence is out on 2. The Yules are both used here, but I don't know if it's going to get them far enough back, as SCCC will drop as well as Fly. Or not SCCC will drop, it'll get the kill onto
now
S4.
S4 stuns onto 3, but he still doesn't want Epicenter. Suicide through, they need to do some work, and they are doing it. SCCC will be the last to fall, but he's lost his teammates around him. The Aegis now gets popped. S4 He should be looking for the epicenter, but he's still scared of Mugi. The most important people on the side of Newbee are still alive. Now, the buyback from KP plus the TP in means they have no way of really assaulting this. Dragon Knight needs to charge in. He does disarm. There it is, the epicenter through from S4, stun through as well, but the BKB out from Mugi. S4 needs to run, but I'm not sure he can run quick enough. Being chased on Duper by Mugi here. Thinks twice before diving the fountain. They'll go back to just hitting these racks as Seb. He's just not doing anywhere near enough damage to these guys. Maybe they'll just back out. They're like, fine, you commit buybacks, we get some buildings. The gold switch doesn't look huge, but it is. And now they need to make up for it. Moving forward for Seb, they'll catch on to SCCC. The Dream Call to stop them following more. SCCC has got the games in a few seconds, but they need to buy a bit more time. Jarek's getting super low from just the right clicks of Medusa here. She does get the gaze off. No! She runs out of mana. She can't use it either way around. Seb super low, but he'll be fine. Mugi trying to clear him up. Chasing Fruit goes the wrong way. They just want to try and get rid of SCCC. No-Tail running out of HP too quickly. He will get the kill, but he'll have to give his life. Mugi, this is actually the awkward part where he might actually die. No-Tail still staying alive. They don't know which one's real, but the silence! KP gets the kills.
It doesn't end up working out for them. They thought they could get more. They got Mugi low, but
they're going to lose
with the help of KP, it's just they have enough, and there's 4 heroes dead. Jakiro back up now, 3 heroes without buyback, and they push quickly enough where this could be 2 sets of racks, maybe even 3 before No-Tail's back alive. So Mad is alive here with Fly, and we'll see if they're able to do anything. They've got Medusa with buyback, but why even use it if you're going to be able to continue to push without really needing it?
She would buyback, but she doesn't have enough boost travel if she does that. So they're not in that scenario where they have to sell items to win the game. They're pretty comfortable. And now, Fly.
Waning Rift comes out onto this Jakiro, gets him low, as well as the Dream Coil coming out. The call down onto Jerax. Again, just keeping them back to take this mid set of racks.
Yep, I'll be another one. They'll just get out. The casualties on the retreat. 26,000 net worth now, and flipping that fight in the top lane when he almost got Mugi. If Mugi died there, you maybe lose 1 racks. That's about it. But epicenter fruit from S4, he just wants to kill the Faith. And this is for a pos 5. Stun coming out though. He can't even secure the kill. Faith, he's buying enough time. The response from KP, hexed up onto S4. If S4 dies, this can be tragic. Silence, he can't escape. He will die. And now they are ready to push on the bot lane. Techie is not so great when you can't stack them all in one place. Once those mines are cleared, they don't even need to. SCCC just attacks the tower from out of range. Ice Path goes down. They're trying to buy time for Sand King. When he's up, he's still got to wait some time for the epicenter though. They can't afford to go mega creeps here. Stun coming out, the jump in, the cooldown. They do catch straight onto No-Tail. He's silenced up, he's going to die. He has no way back into this. Chasing on to Seb. If he dies as well, they're out. Then Jerax died. Shredded so fast. Fly barely staying alive. And Seb, they continue to chase on. They find a kill onto S4. And now they're going to clean up. They'll maybe even go into the fountains. They get the final kill. GG. It's a team wipe. And Newbee, they take this 2-1 against OG.
Yeah, I mean, that's a perfect play. They're up against basically just the techies that's not effective enough to really hold their base, and we saw how little farm they were able to get.